Man, I'm tired of talking about dudes. I'd rather, get off into my lessons on becoming a 5%er. But, these dudes leave me no choice. Um, it's good that I got a medium to do this. Um, Express myself and just, tell my side of things in regards to haters. Maybe y'all could learn from my experiences of dealing with negative people that have turned on you. People you once considered, you was cool with. Um, Man, this dude D Brown, I've been knowing since the second grade. I went to Jesu Catholic for 8 years with dude. We walked home every day. Walked to and from school every day. Graduated Mumford with the nigga. You know what I'm saying? And you know, and so that was 1990. I went to college in 1990. I went to Tuskegee University. For a year. Came back and stayed at Wayne State. I kicked it with him a little bit, but man, we kind of lost touch, man. But I always thought we remained cool. Come to find out, dude had feelings, man. He was like, he had feelings that I was rapping with another dude I thought we was cool, been knowing since the first kindergarten. He got jealous of that. And my thing is, I don't never be jealous of men relationships, men on men, or men friends relate. I don't never be jealous. I think any man jealous of another man that's cool, or friends, associates with another man is gay. So I think D Brown is gay. He may be bisexual or homosexual. And so I don't kick it with gay men. Cause I really can't. I don't have no problem. With nobody, to each his own. But I think dude is gay. Um, and so man, I don't kick it with him. He's still trying to, he think, he playing that I'm the who's the man game with me, and I don't play that neither. I'm not about ass kissing, fellatio. With other men, I don't do that. I believe in, respect of persons. I believe in respect of everybody, no matter what level you want in life. People are still entitled to respect. That's long as they respecting themselves. And if they not respecting themselves, if I have respect of persons, then I'm still gonna have respect for you because of how I am. So and so until you make me not respect you no more, then that's what it is. Nobody is perfect, but yeah, nobody is perfect. So I come to find out dude got feelings, and he think that he the man to me, because he know how to work some Pro Tools. I know how to work Pro Tools. I know how to you know produce my own music. I don't need him. I don't need a fat stank, or some jack boys, some thieves. I don't need them kind of people, or a hater. Now, with this dude D Brown, let me tell you how a dude ego, can get away from him. Back in 98, 99, he won a talent show through WJLB. I think it was WJLB or 92.3. I think it was Frankie Darcell. So it must have been 92.3. This was 99. First prize or second prize, he won a prize to California for two to perform in front of record executives at a major record company. And so he was, thinking of the people to take. And my thing is, dude, black people lack communication skills. Dude, to want to be at the level that he is, he lack communication skills. And so, I heard he won. I kind of, gave a thumbs up, when they was judging to, send him out there, right? And so, he was trying to think of, who to take with him. And, so instead of so he was putting it out there, though, but he wasn't calling nobody, right? He didn't call me to figure out if I could go. Did I want to go? Was I interested? You know what I'm saying? So, he wound up taking Fat Stank, right? And so him and Fat Stank went out there. And, and so, I was happy for the dude. I don't want to see nobody I known that long fail. I want to see him win. Because I'm thinking along the lines, if you win, I win. So it don't, it's counterproductive for me to hate on somebody that I'm supposed to be cool with. And, we in the same game. So, and so, he went out, so they went out there and, they told me all about it. Fat Stank gave me his side back in 04, and he gave me his side in 04, 05. And so, so they get out there, he tell me about it. They didn't, he said they saw Lil' Kim. Now, to this day, they still ain't told me the record company. So I don't know. They said Lil' Kim was out there recording. And, I don't know what record company they was at. But, and so he sung a song, or he sung a couple songs. But, I guess the record company wasn't feeling them. And so they said, no, but, no, thank you. Maybe, come back, when you got some more material type shit. And so, he took that as a no from everybody in it, from all record companies. He said if he didn't get on with that company, then he can't with no other record company. So, he been in a standstill since then. So I don't know how Fat Keith was managing him. I don't know if Fat Keith had a say in any of that, but Fat Keith was saying something about he sung the wrong material and he was singing off pitch or something he told me. And I'm like, oh man. So I started to inquire, how was they dressed? How was he dressed? Was he fresh? You know what I'm saying? Was he together? You know what I'm saying? And see, that's something, Fat Keith should have been responsible for, making sure he was presentable, game tight, And so then, he met a dude, we know I know the dude, but I don't know him like he do. And I know some people that knew dude. somebody we went to high school with named Shaka. Now I don't know Shaka last name, but Shaka was a little dude, you know, and so he told me the story of Shaka. He say he got in touch with Shaka out there. Shaka had him over to his house, and Shaka is a songwriter, and he said, man, he's like Shaka was homeless out in LA. Shaka went out to LA for whatever, and he was homeless, and then he was networking with people, and he got a writer's deal at some record company, and he showed D Brown check stubs for 100,000, 30,000. Now they didn't show Fat Stank this, but D Brown come back and tell me this. So I'm like, why you ain't fucking with Shaka right now? I mean, that's your end. You know what I'm saying? And he writes songs. He had like 10 songs done. I say, and so, and Shaka went from homeless to, I guess, living in Bel Air or some nice upscale California neighborhood. He done bought his mother a house and a car. He was doing exceptionally well songwriting. Now, I know songwriting pay. I noticed, they got a writer share, then they got the publishing share, and then they got artist share, for performing the song. Far as how the money is divided. So when he telling me this back in Detroit, I'm like, dude, why you ain't fucking with Shaka now? I was troubled. I was like, nigga, I will put you on the Greyhound to go back out to fuck with Shaka now. I like, it's, do you fuck with Shaka on Facebook? He's like, no, I don't. I'm like, wow. So it took me years to understand that, he still don't fuck. He jealous. He jealous of Shaka position. He jealous of Shaka success. I'm like, dude, you write music. And he talking about he's the talent. This, that, and that. I say, well, you the talent. You should have been out there trying to sell a song or write some songs with Shaka. That's your end. He's like, I didn't want to go that right. I didn't want to sell none of my songs. I said, man, you could have, man, it was just, I like, if that man called you, brought you to his home, showed you what was up, showed you the money, and you in the game, and you don't ask, can you chill a little longer, can you, crash in the backyard, in the garage, could he put you in a little motel while you work on some shit that he could go sell for you, so you can get some money? And he was like, man, I don't want to go. I'm an artist. I don't want to sell my work and this, that, and the third. I'm like, man, you were. And so I was tripping. I'm like, how you not going to want no money? And, and so it dawned on me, the nigga ain't hungry. His mother, living with his mother, has killed his ambition. Living, being taken care of by your mother, because now after the concert, after the contest, he come back home. His Officer Brown, his one of his brothers bought him a car at auction. His other brother got him a job doing some shit, delivering paint, I think, for Sherwin-Williams. And his other brother was gonna help him maintain the car. His oldest brother. Now, before he went out to California, I think, or during the same time he was in California, he got married. And, him and his wife got put out his mother-in-law house and had to go live with his sister, his oldest sister, his big sister. She was living with Fat Stank big brother, who was a police officer. And, he wound up having sex with Dwayne's wife. And I'm like, and so, to this day, Dwayne Brown fucked up about that shit. He act like he do. He act like he fucked up about it, but, it's been like damn near 20 plus years since that happened. And so, we was trying to figure out why he doing like that, and kind of find out Deep Brown brought her, he a hater. He was hating on his sister and Fat Stank brother relationship. He a hater. So dude turned around and banged his wife. He a hater, and he was big-headed. He was very big-headed. And he's still big-headed today, and I don't know why. He's in the category of a loser. Now I'm not into calling people, losers or failures or throwing my brain around. It ain't nothing, man. I'm just saying this, this the real level he on. He ain't about nothing. He ain't about shit. And so then he had to move back, so they divorced, and he been living with his mother ever since. And so when I caught up with him, he was living with his mama, and I'm like, dude, I put you on. And so I was telling him, man, I was like, man, well, it's best you find out these things now about this woman, because you could blow up, and you don't want to be on tour with your woman fucking niggas. They told me she was promiscuous. She cheated, or she had boyfriends during the engagement, during the marriage, during the divorce. She been pregnant 2-3 times by other men, and I love her. We still talk on the phone. I mean, this nigga like a sucker ass nigga. She don't want you. If she wanted you and y'all was separated, them babies would be yours, not no other niggas. So that's my position with myself and anybody. If a girl consider me a potential mate for her, and she go off and get pregnant with another nigga, well, she done made her, her choice. If she marry a nigga and have his babies, well, she done made her choice. That's with anybody, and that's what a man. If a man go marry another woman and have a family, then he just made his choice. So there ain't no need in me hoping that she come. I wouldn't want no woman like that. And so I was trying to tell this dude this, and I was like, man, I send you to California right now. I put you on the bus, give you a little money. You know what I'm saying? You go get out. You go build. Bill with Shaka say, y'all can be like Gamble and Huff. Them the dudes wrote for the OJs. Y'all could be a songwriting team. Flight Time, Jimmy Jam, Terry Lewis. But he was so jealous. He be paralyzed. How people be paralyzed by fear. He paralyzed with jealousy. He that jealous, and I swear I don't want nothing to do with nobody that motherfucking jealous, man. The motherfucker ain't shit. He ain't shit, man. I mean, somebody bring you in their house, show you the money. You broke than a motherfucking joke, and you don't network with that dude no kind of way. I'm like, well, you a foul ass nigga if you got him thinking you his friend, but you really not. You a jealous ass nigga. So man. And him and Fat Stank famous for lying on me to police motherfuckers and niggas in the street to turn people against me, and I ain't even been around. I don't even fuck with them. Don't want nothing to do with them to this day. So man, dude ain't shit, man. He don't get the message. I ain't fucking with you. And if I ain't fuck with you once in motherfucking 15 years, 10 years, you ought to take the motherfucking hint. I ain't fucking with you. So, they story really stopped at the motif. You know what I'm saying? They trying to who the man. I don't know who the man. But to me, it ain't no nigga living at home talking about he on welfare. Nigga got a bridge card. You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm not knocking, human, but he lived with his mama, and his sister made him get a bridge card because he couldn't feed himself or his family. He had a daughter and a wife, and he could not feed them. But and so when he met with Shaka, you would think he would like, nigga, can I get the same kind of deal? so I can feed myself and my family. This a hoe ass dude. You know what I'm saying? I don't, science to get rich say that's abnormal not to want money. It's abnormal not to want to be rich. It's abnormal not to want to be paid. It's abnormal not to want to have money. That's abnormal. Abnormal mean mentally dysfunctional, depressed. Your mind ain't working right when you don't want no money, when you got opportunity. And then he was going on talking about he was fat, stank, way into the music business. Motherfucker, Shaka was your way into the music business. Shaka was, and he think he the man supposed to be. Motherfucker, you's a stupid. I'm broke, then you don't understand. I'm talking about a funky broke nigga. A funky broke nigga. On a piece of equipment, 20 years old. Talking about he the man. That's not reality. Dude don't live in reality. Dude battling depression. He was battling alcoholism, and his mother, who was an RN, retired or still don't see that the motherfucker need AA and some type of therapy, man, because his mind ain't working right when he not a person don't live in reality when they been broke 20 years with no money, talking about they the man and you ought to be under me, with me or something. That's ridiculous. You ain't about feeding yourself. So you sure enough can't feed me. You see what I'm saying? The rapper William Roberts say a boss is the one that makes sure we all gonna eat. That's what a boss do. You see what I'm saying? So he ain't no boss. Ain't nobody, him, Fat Stank. None of these niggas I know is bosses, because they only out for themselves. And you can't build a team or be a team leader, a boss of men and women when you ain't about feeding them as well. So, man. So, and like I heard, he done lost Rico. And Rico cousin Marley, he done known Rico longer than me. He done known Rico since kindergarten, I guess, in nursery school. They stay, one house apart, and they don't even talk no more, as far as I know. And Rico, and his cousin, like, damn near changed their life, trying to buy studio equipment, drum machines and shit to help this nigga build. And then when he get close to doing something, he telling, no, they really can't. I'm like, they can't, nigga. They the one been helping you get to where you is. And so, nigga ain't shit. That's a whole ass nigga, man. So people gotta stop living when I say you ain't my friend, you really ain't my friend. And it's okay. When people grow apart, grow away, grow estranged, it's so you ain't gotta be friends. I ain't got to fuck. You ain't got to worry about me eating. So, man, I say, that's all I'm saying, man. I don't fuck with these dudes, and his mama be trying to still be cool with my mama. And that nigga see that as, man, him cool. Motherfucker, we ain't never gonna be cool. You a hoe ass nigga. For real. So, you got me fucked up. You better go on down the street and work that out with Fat Stank. Cause I ain't fucking with you. Never ever. No, you can't. So, yeah, man. Yeah, but, it's kind of hoe ass. Then, he going around trying to, and so, he got misdirected anger issues. He want to take out on me and other people. His wife cheating on him 20 years ago. Motherfucker, the dude cheated on your wife. Brother live on the corner, and then you catch him, coming over to his other brother. Please still hang with this motherfucker. Y'all could, you can build settle that up with that man. I didn't do it. I don't find his wife attractive. I'm sorry, but she do all right in the men department. So my opinion, just my opinion. I don't find his wife attractive, and he trying to, be on some phony shit. Like, man, dude is just sick, man. He's sick. I don't fuck with faggot ass D Brown. I don't fuck with him. I don't fuck with. Don't want nothing to do with him. So man, I hope he get the message. But dude kind of lame, man. He kind of lame. So I'm out, man. I'm out.